My friend, you are late again.
Yeah, Professor. The traffic was very terrible. Only God knows how I managed to get here.
So, you believe in God?
Absolutely, sir.
Is God good?
Yes.
Is God all powerful?
Yes, sir.
My brother died of cancer. Even though he prayed honestly to God to heal him. Most people attempt helping others if they are ill. But God did it. Is this your God? Good. Huh? You see? You can't answer? Can you? Let's start again. Young fella. Is God good?
Yes.
Is Satan good?
No.
Where does Satan come from?
From God?
That's right. Tell me, son. Is there evil in this world?
Yes, sir.
Evil is everywhere, isn't it? And God did make everything, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, who created evil? There is sickness, immorality, hatred, ugliness. All of these terrible things exist in this world, don't they?
Yes, sir.
So, who created them? Science says you have 5 senses used to identify and observe things around you. Have you ever seen God?
No, sir.
Have you ever heard the voice of your God?
No.
Have you ever felt, tasted, or smelled God? Have you ever had any sensory perception of God for that matter?
No, sir. I'm afraid I haven't.
Yet, you still believe in Him?
Yes.
According to empirical, testable, demonstrable protocol, science says your God doesn't exist. What do you say to that, son?
Nothing, sir. I only have my faith.
Yes. Faith! That is the problem science has.
Professor, is there such a thing as heat?
Yes.
And is there such a thing as cold?
Yes.
No, there isn't. Sir, you can have lots of heat, even more heat, super heat, mega heat, white heat, a little heat or no heat. We don't have anything called cold. We hit 458 degrees Celsius. Below zero, which is no heat. But we can't go any further after that. There's no such thing as cold. Cold is only a word that we use to describe the absence of heat. We can't measure cold. Heat is energy. Cold is not the opposite of heat. Sir, just the absence of it. What about darkness? Professor, is there such a thing as darkness?
Well, what is night if there is no darkness?
No, sir.
Oh, true.
You are wrong again, sir.
Nyara jojom.
Darkness is the absence of something.
Oh.
You can have low light, normal light, bright light, flashing light. But if you don't have light constantly, you have nothing. It's called darkness, isn't it? In reality, darkness isn't. If it were, you'll be able to make darkness darker, wouldn't you?
So, what is the point you're making, young man?
My point is your philosophical premise is flawed.
Flawed. Can you explain that?
Sir, you are working on a premise of duality. You argue there's life and then there's death, a good God and a bad God. You are viewing the concept of God as something finite, something we can measure. Sir, science cannot even explain a thought. It uses electricity and magnetism, but has never seen, much less fully understood either one. To view death as the opposite of life is to be ignorant about the fact that death cannot exist as a substantive thing. Death is not the opposite of life, just the absence of it. Now tell me, Professor, do you teach your students they evolved from a monkey?
Well, we are referring to the natural evolutionary process. Yes. Of course I do.
Have you ever observed evolution with your own eyes, sir? So, since no one has observed evolution at work and cannot prove that the process is an ongoing endeavor, are you not teaching your own opinion? Are you not a scientist but a preacher?
Thank you.
Excuse me, can I have a minute of your time?
Yeah.
What's your name, please?
Akwesi.
Akwesi, I believe Professor Deborah is your dad.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the professor's brain?
True.
No. Akwesi, let's get serious here. Have you ever heard the professor's brain? Felt it, touched it, or even smelt it? You don't seem to have done so, right? So according to established rules of empirical, stable, and demonstrable protocol, say, science says you have no brain. With all due respect, sir, how then do you trust your lectures?
I guess you have to take them on faith, son.
That is it, sir. The link between man and God is faith. That is all that keeps things moving.
There is God. There is God. I better start remarking these students' assignments all over again.